What's up, everybody? Greg the bee guy here with another swarm. We got a call for this swarm here about an hour ago. We come right out. It's right before dark. So they're all kind of nestled in here. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to bring the camera in here in a minute and show you the swarm. But we put a swarm trap right here next to, and they landed right by the swarm trap. So, you know, we were kind of hoping that over the next hour or so they were going to go into the swarm trap. They didn't. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can find the queen, like always, with our little queen clip and get them into our nook box right there. And then we don't really have to wait too long to take them back to the apiary because it is real close to dark, and they'll all want to go in there, especially if we can find the queen and get her in there. So without further ado, we are going to suit up. Again, safe than sorry, better safe than sorry, because it is close to night, and I don't know if you can see the clouds, but it does look like it's going to rain. So these girls might be a little bit feisty. So we're just going to go ahead and be cautious and go ahead and get these girls in our nook box. So I'm going to bring the camera in here a little bit closer, and we're going to go ahead and show you this swarm. So there they are, as you can see, and they kind of go wrap around this old car, this axle, and then underneath here. So you can see the whole ball of them. It's not very big. It's probably on the smaller side, a couple thousand maybe in there, but it is a swarm, and there should be a queen in there somewhere, and it'll be a nice addition to the apiary. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this here, and we'll get to it. Okay guys, so I hope you can see me here. I kind of got you a little bit of a better angle here on this swarm. If you can see underneath there, we're gonna go ahead and move this nook box under the girls right there. We're gonna look for the queen, see if we can locate her, and if we can, we're gonna go ahead and get her into this box. Yeah, these girls are a little bit right there. All right. So the queen, as you guys have seen in a couple of these swarms that we've done, the queen is kind of easy to find in a sense that she's really big and normally darker colored, but in a big mass of bees, sometimes it's difficult to find her. So we want to try to be as cautious as we can here. But just remember, as long as we see her and we know she went down in the box, we should be good to go. So a lot of times she'll just be like walking around the cluster, and she'll come onto the outside of the cluster. But let's go ahead and take a little swoop here. See if we can see her, because the bees are more than likely, yep, there she is right there. So we saw her already. We did see her. She is going down in the frame. Nope, there she is. If I can clip her, I'm going to try to clip her, and then you guys can actually see her. When I'll make sure we don't want to hurt her. So we gotta, yeah, she's in there. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but if you look in this queen clip, she is right there, moving around the top of that queen clip, the big bee with a big brown abdomen. So we found her right away, and she is in the clip. So we're going to go ahead and put her in between two of these frames like that. We'll brush the rest of these bees down onto the frame, and they'll just easily go in there. Especially now that she's in there, they will smell her. And yeah, this will be a pretty easy swarm catch. We're gonna go ahead and push these girls down a little bit. And now just remember, like with the other swarms that we catch, they will eventually go into this swarm box on their own. And just to give you an idea, you can see that I probably could have done this without a suit on because they're not really stinging me at all. And they're not up in my veil or in my face. They're very, very, very timid and non-aggressive tonight, which is kind of, you know, you always worry about doing this real close to nightfall because they will become aggressive on you. But these girls are kind of not. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish this up. And we're going to get this lid on. And by the time we do that, it'll be kind of time for us to take this back to our apiary. We'll give them a little bit of an opportunity to land in there and kind of get down in those frames. And let's see if I can get this guy right here. So this is a drone. So a lot of people, when they first start beekeeping, will kind of mistake the drone as the queen. And you can just see how big this guy is. Now, he won't sting or anything. He is a male bee. And his only job is to mate with queens whenever they emerge, right around now, swarm time. And then later on in the year, the bees will actually kick these guys out of the hive because they basically serve no purpose after that. So if you guys saw that, that was a drone. We'll just get these girls down in here and we're gonna give them 10 or 15 minutes to kind of get down in the box. And then we're going to head back to the apiary. So that's all I got for you guys today. Nice little easy swarm catch. Greg the Bee Guy, Angry Bees Farms and Apiaries. Like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Talk to you guys soon.